Greetings for the day, students. Today we are going to discuss about list operations. We've already discussed about the basic operations of list, and we all know what is a list. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the second set of operations like sort operation, reverse operation, min operation, max operation, then the sum operation. Okay, so before that, before discussing about the operations, we are going to have a little bit recap on what is list and how the lists are to be created, and let's move to the second set of operations. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, a list is an object that contains multiple data items. Element is otherwise called as an item, and how a list can be created is name of the list equal to, within the square bracket we have to provide the items of list items separated with a comma. Okay, so and you can create a list of same type or multiple types, like such as a list containing the integer values, float values, and the string values also. Okay, so print function is used to display the entire content of the list, that is items of the list. Using a list of function, you will be able to convert any sequence type into a list. For example, a tuple can be easily converted into list, and also the strings can be converted into list. Okay, so these are the few examples for list. The first list, called even numbers, contains only the integers of even integer numbers. And the second list is the names list, okay, which contains only the string values, okay, names of the persons. Okay, and the third list is having it's a mixed type. Okay, so the name of the list is info, which holds the mixed type of items. Okay, the first item is items of type string, and the second item is an integer, and the third item is a floating point value. Okay, let's start discussing about the operations of the list. The first operation is sort. Okay, as its name says, sort submav is an operation which is used to sort the items of a list. Either you can sort the items of the list in ascending order or in the descending order. Okay, Python provides two sort functions. Okay, one is the method, that is sort of method, and the second is the sorted of function. Okay, sort of function modify the list in place. Okay, so which will swap. Sort method will swap the items, and it doesn't produce any new list. Okay, but sorted function will return a new sorted list. Okay, that's the difference between these two functions. Okay, so now let's go to Python tutor, and let's understand what is this list. Okay, so I have placed a little bit code here. Okay, I'm just re-editing to sort this. Okay, so already this sort function, this list is already sorted. Okay, even numbers list is already in sorted order. I'm just changing it. Okay, so I'm just placing 10 over here, and I just swap it. Okay, swap these two values. Okay, now the list has become unsorted list. Okay, so I'm just executing this code. Okay, so using Python tutor. Okay, when the first line is executed, the list is created, named even numbers. Okay, when I proceed, so I'm just getting an error. Okay, sort name error. Okay, so let's see what is, yeah, so the syntax which I gave is wrong. Okay, so let me edit this. Okay, so it should be, so it's a method, right? So object name dot method name, it should be sort of. Okay, so name of the list should come first, and then the method name. Okay, I'm just okay, I'm just closing this window, error window. Okay, So now the list called even numbers has been created, okay, which contains unsorted items, okay. Notice 10 is here and 2 is at the end of the list, okay. Okay, so this would have been sorted. Okay, now let us edit this code. So I'll just remove this print so that the sort function is not doing anything. And so sort method is not doing anything. Okay, after calling sort method, I'm just printing. Okay, so even numbers. So even numbers. Okay, which is the name of the list. Okay, so I'll just sort it first and then. Okay, so I'll just run from the beginning. Okay, when the first line runs, okay, list is created, and when this second line runs, executed, what is happening? You just notice here. Okay, so that this 10 and 2 will be swapped. Okay, so that the list will become sorted in ascending order. Okay, so after that I just print the list. Okay, when I print, so I get the sorted list in the console. Okay, so that's all about sort function. Okay, so next is the so how to sort using the same sort method. We can sort it in the ascending descending order also. Okay, so when you don't provide any parameter, like if you don't set true value for the parameter reverse, okay, so the default sorting will be in ascending order. So if you want to sort a list in descending order, then you have to set the reverse parameter into 2. Okay, fine. Let's go back here and edit this code. Okay, so I'm just editing this code. So key is equal to none. Okay, based on no key, I'm just sorting this, comma, reverse is equal to true. Okay, in Python T should be capital. Okay, yeah. So notice the item, all the 10 now in this list, 10 and 2 are in place, but 4, 6, 8 are not in place in their places. Okay, so when we execute reverse, okay, so there is a spelling mistake. Okay, I just correct it, reverse. Okay, so that's what is the spelling, reverse. Okay, reverse is true. Okay, let me execute again. Let me close this. Okay, the list has been created. Okay, so it has been reversed. Okay, so I just ran from first. You can notice, okay, this is the original list. Okay, so now the list has been sorted in the descending order. Notice 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Okay, now the list is printed. Okay, when this third line is executed. Okay, so that's all about sort function. It's interesting, it seems. Okay, so now next method operation is reversing. Okay, so you can reverse the items of a list directly using a reverse method. The syntax of the reverse method is list name dot reverse of. Okay, yeah, let's reverse this list. Okay, let me go here and edit this function, list name dot reverse of. Okay, so I'm just reversing it. After the reversing, I'm just printing. Okay, so a list is created. I just want to reverse this list. Okay, so I want to print this list as 2, 8, 6, 4 and 10. So you notice this reverses. The reverse method has reversed this list. Now the reverse list is printed on the screen. Okay, let's move to the next operation, that is min operation. Okay, min operation will return the minimum value in the list. Okay, when it is an numerical list, or either it can be a numerical list or it can be a as a list containing the strings, okay, whatever it may be, it will return the minimum value in the list. Okay, for example, you may ask me, you may get a doubt. Okay, so when it is a numerical list, number list, so finding minimum is easy. How it is possible in case of if the list is of mixed list contains mixed values, or it contains only the strings. Okay, so when in the case of string list, what will happen is the ASCII value of the strings will be calculated, and the item with the minimum ASCII value, lesser ASCII value, will be returned. Okay, that's the minimum in the list. Okay, the same applies to the mixed list also. Okay, let's see how to create the how to extract the minimum value in the list. Okay, so it's very simple. List name dot min of. Okay, so that's a syntax. Okay, so min of list. Okay, so main function on the list name. Okay, fine. Okay, so the value will not be stored in anywhere. Okay, so if you want to, when it returns, we have to capture the value. Okay, so that I'm just printing directly. Okay, so this is the list. The minimum value in the list is 2, obviously, isn't it? So with this min operation returns 2. Okay, I just edit this. Okay, I'm just trying to change it to -1. Okay, so I'm just changing it to -1 or -2. Okay, since it is the even numbers list, I'm just changing it to -2. Now the minimum number in the list is -2. Okay, let's check whether it's returning -2. Yeah, it has written -2. Okay, fine. So what will happen in case of mixed list? Okay, so I'm just including a string variable, string item. Okay, let us see which is the minimum in the list. Type error. Okay, so it is not comparing. Okay, all the items must be of string type. Okay, no issues. So now let's continue to discuss the next operation. Next operation is max operation. Max operation returns the highest value in the list, and the syntax is, instead of min, you may use max. Okay, so max of list. Okay, so this will return the maximum value in the list. Let's go back to Python tutor and edit the code. I just convert this into max and check. Okay, so I'm just changing it to 10 again, or 12. Okay, so the maximum value in the list is 12. We see in the list, right? 12 is the maximum value. Let's check whether this particular code returns the value 12. Yeah, it is returning 12. Okay, that's all about list operation, and one more operation is left, that is the sum operation. Sum operation will return the sum of all the items. Okay, so it's very simple. So the syntax of the sum is sum of list name. Okay, so let's go and edit the code. Okay, instead of max, let's put sum method. Okay, so when you replace sum method, let's see what is happening. Okay, so this is what is the list. Okay, so let's sum it up, or when we sum up all these items, how much we are getting? 30 is the answer, right? Okay, let's check whether 30 is we are getting. Yeah, the sum of all these items is equal to 30. Okay, yeah, let's have a small recap. Okay, so today we have discussed a second set of operations: sort operation, reverse operation, min, max, and sum operation. Sort operation sorts the list item either in ascending order or in the descending order. Reverse operation reverses the items of a list. Okay, min operation returns the minimum value in the list, whereas the max operation returns the maximum value from the list. Okay, and sum operation returns the sum of all the items of a list. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much.